In this exercise, we will discover masks and we will create this animation. I go to After Effects, New Composition. I'm gonna set the duration to 15 seconds. Okay, right click, import file. I go exercise 30 and I'm gonna select all the files. Click on import. I'm gonna select the sky, drag and drop. And now I'm gonna select the video of the sea. I'm gonna drag and drop on top like this. And now let's play. What I want to do is keep this part, the ocean part of this video, and remove all the rest, meaning the sky. I want only this part to be visible. To do that, we are going to create a mask. I'll make sure the video is selected and I'm gonna create a mask using this tool, rectangle tool. And now I'm gonna place the cursor right here, click and drag, and just like that, I can draw a mask like this. I draw a mask like this, and now only this part is visible of the video and all the rest is invisible. And now we can see the background image, which is this sky. Now here we have mask 1. I'm gonna toggle this down. I'm gonna come here, mask feather, and if I increase it, notice what's happening. Look how we feathered the edges like this. I think this is too much. I can increase it even more. But for this case, I'm gonna set it to 10, like this. Now I deselect and it looks realistic. You see the edges. This is much better than 0. As you see, this doesn't look realistic at all. I'm gonna go back, set the mask feather at 10, press enter. And now I'm gonna bring the paper boat. I drag and drop. But we notice in this case, we don't have the paper boat on a transparent background. So we need to mask this boat and remove everything that's outside. In this case, we're gonna use this tool, the pen tool, to mask the paper boat. Of course, make sure the paper boat is selected. And I'm gonna start masking. I make one click here, one click here, one click here, one click here. It's all straight lines. One click here, one click here, one click here, one click here, and I'm gonna close the path. Last click here, and now I masked the paper boat and removed all the rest, as you see. Next thing, I'm gonna press S, bring up the scale. I'm gonna scale it down. Let's try 30%. I think this looks good. I think this is a good size. I'm gonna go to selection tool and move the boat. I'm gonna place it right here. I'm gonna put the playhead at 1 second. Click on the boat, press P to bring the position. I click on the stopwatch. I move to 9 seconds, and now I'm gonna take the boat from here to here. I can press shift, of course, to keep it on the same line like this. And now if I play, I think this is a good result. I'm gonna select both the keyframes and I'm gonna click on this point. Both are selected, so I'm moving both at the same time. I'm moving the motion path like this. Let's play now. I think this is a little bit better. I'm gonna press R, bring the rotation, and I'm gonna rotate it slightly, like 3 degrees. I think this looks better. We are done with the boat. I'm gonna bring the plane now. Drag and drop. I bring the plane. I'm gonna place it right here. I'm gonna go to 11 seconds. Press P to bring the position. I click on the stopwatch, and after 2 seconds here I place the playhead, and I'm gonna move the plane from here to here and place it completely outside like this, outside the composition. Let's play now and see what we get. I think this looks good. I'm gonna select both keyframes and take both of them a little bit up like this. Let's play now. I think this looks better. Now here's what I'm gonna do. The plane selected, I'm gonna pre-compose it. Right click, pre-compose. I'm gonna select all attributes into the new composition. Click on OK. Now we have a new composition. And now when the plane reaches this point, I want it to hide behind the clouds, look like it's hiding behind the clouds, and then come out the other side. To do that, we are going to create a mask. Make sure the pre-composition is selected. We are going to use the pen tool to create a mask. We can use the ellipse tool and create a mask like this, but I think it's better if we use the pen tool. For this case, Control Z, I'm gonna go back, go to pen tool, and I'm gonna click here. I'm gonna click and drag like this, create a curve like this. I'm gonna click here. I'm gonna click and drag like this, create a curve like this, and I'm gonna close the path. Now we have a mask like this, but obviously that's not what we want. We don't want the plane to show in this area. We want it to show everywhere else except for this area. We want it to be hidden when it reaches the clouds, so we are going to need to do something. I click here, masks, mask 1, and right here we have inverted. I'm gonna activate inverted, and now we get the opposite effect. Now we see the plane until it reaches the mask. It becomes invisible inside the mask, and then it comes out the other side. This is exactly what we wanted. One last thing I'm gonna do to make this more realistic, I'm gonna increase the feather. Right now this doesn't look good, as you see. I'm gonna click on mask feather and I'm gonna type 50%, press enter. Let's see what we get. Now it looks much more realistic. If I deselect, you can see it goes inside the clouds like this and then comes out the other side. I'm gonna play the entire animation now. And the exercise now is finished. You will go do the same and don't forget to save.